Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the top 5 most unknown Cydia tweaks. So the first one actually has to do with your lock screen, and I actually only applied it to the lock screen, but it can be applied to the home screen. And this tweak is actually called Animate All. And Animate All basically allows dynamic wallpapers that you custom choose. So I'm using a GIF. Yes, I said that right. It's not GIF. So I put a GIF. Okay, well, I just said. I put a GIF, and basically I have an animated wallpaper. So this is what it does. And inside the settings of this tweak, you can choose some things where you want it to be enabled. Now, this is actually made for iOS 6, but it does work on iOS 9, so that's pretty cool. You can choose animations that you can actually download as well. So I actually have a GIF that I made myself, but you can download some and set the reset default, change number of images, and animation time. And the next tweak is actually called Charge Pulse. So I've connected my phone up to a charger case, and now when I flip the switch to start charging, as you can see, now that I've applied power to my device, there's actually a pulse on the battery, and this is pretty much what it does. It basically gives you a pulse on your battery, like some of Samsung's phones do. This next tweak is called Fern, and this is actually a replacement for the app drawer called Index. This is basically the next development version of it. So Index used to be in beta, and they released it as a final copy. So here it is. Basically, if you triple click on your home button, which is actually an activated gesture you can change, you'll see all of your apps. So that's basically like the app drawer in Android, and this is basically what it mimics. There's a few things you can do, like put a list view or a grid view. I actually have a list view right here because it makes more sense to me. There's also favorites you can add, but whenever I try to add favorites, my device crashes. So yeah. Safe mode, come on. This next tweak is called Wink, and Wink basically hides your status bar when you tap on it. So when you tap on your status bar, it shows the status bar for a little bit of time, and then it fades out. You can choose an animation, for example, in the fade in and fade out to replace those, but I actually have them set as that. You can also change how long the status bar stays. This tweak basically just gets the status bar out of the way sometimes. And this final one also has to do with the lock screen, just as the first one did. And this one is actually called Simple Passcode Buttons. Now, what Simple Passcode Buttons does is actually make the passcode button simple. What'd you expect? So what you can do is remove the numbers and the date, or hide them all. So for example, you could just have buttons that have rings, but they don't actually have anything on them. So Simple Passcode Buttons basically cleans up your lock screen, and it actually, combined with Sleek Key, actually makes a really good replacement for the actual keys that iOS does. Anyway guys, this has been the 5 most useful but most unknown Cydia tweaks. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.